Isabel Baker, thank you for joining. Isabel, you are a fairly new customer of ours, but what I'd love to do is get a sense from you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, when you started the business, why you started it. Give us a little bit of a rundown.
Absolutely, yeah. So I started the business about 3 years ago. And honestly, I just didn't want to work for anybody else. I thought, you know what? I want to work for myself. I love cleaning. And so I thought there's a ton of cleaning companies that are not performing, a ton that are, focused on the money and not on the quality, not on their clients, not on their employees. And so I thought if I could come into a local space, not franchise, not go bigger, and really dominate that local space, I can offer a lot that other people aren't. Yeah, I would say there's two big lessons because they're very not intertwined at all. One of the biggest lessons when you're prospecting and looking for clients is to network. I mean, you could cold call, you can cold email, you can send thousands of dollars of lumpy mail, whatever it is. But as a new business, you're not going to have word of mouth yet. And so you're not going to have a ton of referrals. So you need to network and meet as many people. And that's when my sales have doubled. So that's my first piece of advice. And then the second one is just do it. As long as you can take calculated risks, AKA if there's not over, $5,000 of overhead, if you're not buying vans, if you don't have a brick and mortar to rent, just go for it. You have literally nothing to lose other than lessons you can learn, maybe your ego. But if you have nothing to lose, I say absolutely go for it. You'll learn.
What would be your number one? What's your go-to networking opportunity? Is it like chamber? What would be the one that's your favorite?
I would not say it's a specific group. In fact, quite the opposite. I have not joined any networking groups because I want to get to know a lot of them. My mindset is not just how many people can I meet? How many stories can I hear? So I'll honestly just look at people's LinkedIns and message them and say, hey, I'd love to learn more about your story. And it's genuine. I'm not trying to sell them at all. But they leave that meeting knowing, oh, this is Isabel Baker. She does janitorial. So how many people have a pocket person for janitorial that they can go to? So just being top of mind for everyone. So honestly, when you look at a business, you can be working in the business or you can be working on the business. And when you're in an industry like this that's service-based, you need to really centralize your systems as much as possible in order to give yourself more time and freedom. And so I thought, I have a great clock in, clock out platform that's super cheap, but as far as checklists and as far as supply ordering, they're just messaging me, texting me, and I'm like, this is so disoriented. I've got, this person over here texting me, this person over here. So I wanted something that centralized it. So when I saw that you guys had a supply option to order supplies and keep it all centralized, all the locations, this is what we need. When I buy them, check them off. That was the selling point. I mean, even though this was way more than I was paying for the clock in, clock out app, that was the catalyst of what made it worth it for me because it's one less text I'm getting from an employee. And now they all have, no, I love getting text from them, but I want the text to be important, not, hey, we're out of soap. Okay, that could be centralized. So, and then that's when I fell in love with all the other aspects of it, like security information, the checklist, the inspections, and there really is a lot to the app, but all of it is centralized on one app on their phone, one website on my computer.